In this video, I'm going to discuss about this very important repository which I have created. Right now is in development. I have made it private, but right now I will change this visibility to public so that everybody can able to look into it. So over the period of time, I have created this repo just to keep in mind that what exactly I gonna need it for 2026 to learn AI. What are the different ways in which I can able to track my progress. I want to able to question is whether I'm actually going into the right direction or not, or what I want to do right in the next couple of months. Now, with the advent of AI, with the advent of this technology, right, there are so much possibilities. I have created this particular entire repo just to target those people who's actually looking to make their career or maneuver their career into AI. There are a lot of things that is actually happening. Anybody can learn anything, and AI is the one thing that actually we have to learn, right? One day or eventually we have to go through. It's there. It's not going anywhere, right? So let's for the start. There are a lot of details it have, right? An entire repo is the study material with markdown file, right? So if you have a tablet or your laptop, even your mobile phone, you can just open this markdown in your browser and can able to learn it, or you can clone this repo and then any kind of markdown reader you can able to read it, and then just open some resources, or you can just track your progress, right? It's very much easy. Now I'll basically go through one by one, and you can also see that, like, explain like M5, right? So anybody who's actually have experience in AI or does not have experience, they can also able to go through this particular course, right? So I have created this so that everybody who actually student or wanted to become a professional right, they can able to look into this particular course, right? So what it have, I have given week 1, right? So April 6th. Because since I was actually working from quite a long time, right, from last couple of weeks, so it will give you April 6th, but it's fine, right? You can able to change it and just think about like every week from the day when you start, right, until the next 12 months. Now first one is basically, you can see that the current status. You can basically update the status based upon your progress, and then after that you can just see that what are the different rounds in AI engineer you can able to get, right? So first one is basically coding round. Then it's a very high, right? So those companies who's actually top product based company, right, they'll definitely going to ask you the coding round. Second one is ML fundamentals, is also a very high, right? It's a high category, right? And also ML system design, that is also very high your weightage. And LLM fundamentals, right, or some deep down, and general system designing or behavior, right? That is basically the things that you have to worry about. The folder structure is actually structured into different phases, where phase 1 is basically foundation level, phase 2 is advanced level, and phase 3 is actually deep specialization level, right? And phase 4 is interview ready, right, where you have to go in each round, and it will basically give you a lot of question. The question is also there in each subtopics, right? So that you can also look into it. So it have a lot of interview question that actually asked in different companies, right? Now daily schedule, which could be random, right, for because this is self-paced and you can have your own duration, right? And the different type of portfolio project is also there, right? So what kind of different project you can able to create, and since it's asking fast API, LangChain or Llama, GCP, right? So there are few hints is also there, right? You can able to go through it and then understand, because in a few of them you can actually able to find that what are fast API, how you can able to create an API, right? What are the different tools, right? So that details is also there, yeah, right? So it will give you some hint, and you can definitely go and just search around and browse, but the topic it will gonna give you, and it's all depend upon you how you can able to open it up, right? And think about beyond, right? And you can able to learn, because internet is everywhere you basically is present. But the topics is very important. What exactly topic you have to interested in, or you have to target, that is exactly why this particular GitHub repo I have created, right? 4 phases I have created here, right? And the different type of resources you can able to get. If you want to have a look into other people who's actually working quite great in their own sphere in AI field, you can actually go through and follow them, right? These are a very good creators, or engineers or scientists who's actually working quite great in this particular fields, right? And you can see that added after audit side, right? So there are a lot of things that which I have added recently, right? That is actually critical and then can able to help you, right? So you can just go through one by one and you can just look into it. I will just directly go and open one by one what exactly this folders actually look like, right? So before that, you can see that this one is AI engineering curriculum. It have resources, very good basically file, right? These are the Excel file, right? It have the AI engineering curriculum, right? I have gathered it from different places. You can just go and then look into it. What are the actual things that people around actually working into it, right? Or these are the topics. And checklist, right? AILM engineering interview checklist. What are the checklists that you have, right? So one by one, week by week, things that you can able to click on it and learn, right? And also this is the study plan. Similarly for 2026, it is like a tracker for you, right? And this is the docs file, right? So please have a look into it, right? And this is the readme file which I am showing to you. If opening the folders, you can find out in the first week, you can see that Python for AI engineers. One is DSA, right? Data structure and algorithms, right? Array hashing, very basic concepts. Then basically comes to our 2-pointer and sliding window. Then come LLM fundamentals, right? If you open it, you might able to see just one study file, right? Or there are other topics which I found missing over the period of time, right? I keep on adding into it, right? So you might able to see some file which added recently, some file which is already old, right? But the topic is all there, right? So you just have to open it and just go into it, right? So every particular topic you can see that there are a lot of topics that's there, right? So it will take a lot of time, right? But some topics, if you're not able to find, right, for example, you have some doubts, you can definitely like search it, right? For example, let me just see the tokenization, right? This fundamentals have transformers which is actually explained into it very nicely. Now if you're not very much sure, right, this latest Chrome is actually have this Ask Gemini. Very important, right? After having this kind of study materials and integrating this Gemini into it, you can actually gonna ask a lot of question inside it, right? So you know, for example, if I just see that, right, summarize my this .md file or markdown file, right? So just pardon for my spelling mistake here. So it will basically look into it, right? Oh, oops. So what exactly happening? So let me just try to think. Okay. So basically that study guide, it will gonna tell you, okay, week 3 AI engine program, focusing on LLM fundamentals, right? What are the different transform architecture, right? BERT, GPT scaling laws, right? Some of the question interview preparation, right? You can able to ask me like, I did not understand what is a language model. So explain language model, explain. So if you just see, explain part one in deep, right? So if you ask it, right, it will basically look into it, right, and then give you further answer, right, which is quite good, right? You can further cross question, and if you do not understand, further look into it, right? But the topics is there, you don't have to go anywhere, right? This is why this particular repo is quite good. And if you go into some other week, for example, in this one, you'll just find that since it's a foundation course, right? So deep learning foundation, NLP fundamentals, right? After that, binary search or production RAG evaluation, right? Week 3 and 4, right? And then similarly, the third week you enter. Once you're done, the foundation is done. Then after that, what is the advanced topic, right? So after that, right, the dynamic programming DP will be started. After that, the reasoning model, generative AI, right, or the study material, which you can see dynamic programming plus multi-agent system, right? This in this week you're gonna learn all this thing, right? And also the summary of it, right? Just like how you can explain to a 5 years old person, right? This is written here, right? And some Python based samples in code is also there, so that you can able to understand, right, just without cramming the things. You can actually look into the code. Okay, now question after that, the 5th August, you can just consider whatever the week in which you're gonna look into it. A lot of things like LLM ops observability, MCP protocol. Lot of interview questions to ask what is the MCP protocols, right? And evaluation, prompt security, vector database, right? Fast EPS Streamlit guide, right? This is what I'm talking about, right? It is also going to tell you how you can design your Streamlit application, so that you can actually connect your LLM or RAG application with this, right? So that you can actually be able to create a meaningful project. Right, study guys, definitely it's a comprehensive details about all this week, right? So but you also get a lot of other details which I have added over the period of time, right? And other one is basically recommendation system infrastructure, right? So you can see every place it is divided into 3 parts, right? Where you can just go through coding part, and then after that actually some basic of AI, or if you go into advanced step, and then after that this is the architecture concept, where you actually learn about the architecture and the project, right? And the deep dive specialization, same thing, it's happening there. And the last one is basically the interview guide, right? Behavior, and then after that, one by one, what are the different type of problems or question it might ask in different kind of companies, right? So I have given some of the questions which might ask in different type of companies, right? And you can basically look into it. There are some of the examples also I have given, considering in the FANG, what are the different questions it might ask. It's also not for other, it's also for me as well, because I'm also to keep on learning. Everybody's learning in the industry right now, right? So nobody's actually perfect, right? So even I'm also learning. I want that those people who's actually interested, you don't have to go through anywhere and paying hundreds of dollars, right, or thousands of dollars. You can just need a few things, your Ask Gemini, Chrome, or you want any type of freely ML model or chat GPT, you can ask these questions, right? Or Perplexity, right? Now it's the Comet is also there, right, which is directly integrated with your PC directly, right? So you can able to enhance that and understand about your project structure. And if you have anti-gravity, right, you can also attach your particular anti-gravity agent and able to understand about the entire project and clone this in your particular system. So this is quite a good if you want to learn AI. I'll say that this is a quite a good place. I'm also learning, and I hope that you can also able to get much more details from this particular course. Thank you so much.